Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half, second map, the grand finals here at the E-League Major. Are you ready? Oh.
We aren't alone.
This is where the money went for the production, isn't it, Semler? This is where they spent the budget.
Oh, I'm glad those are virtual chickens, because the CSGO chickens, they're murderous. We couldn't let those loose in the studio.
Virtual chickens on the main floor. Someone, Semler, literally got paid to do that.
Just
think about it. Just think about it.
Confused. Well, these guys aren't chickens in any case. Dupree, the entry fragger for Astralis, leading the charge. 15 kills on the board for him. Pasha, we saw some big rounds from him with the AWP. And so head-to-head, these guys are going toe-to-toe, but is it enough? Can Pasha wake up here and give us more in the second half? Because VP, they need to step up. Astralis are in the lead.
Let's do this. Second half coming up here. Get all of your friends watching. Get your parents, get your wife and your girlfriend. Not in the same room, but we're going to go into the second half here. It's Glocks, it's USPs all around here for Astralis, and they have just the kit. They don't have a lot of equipment to try and stop Virtus.pro if they get onto a site. And the Poles, instead, they're going to go for two Molotovs or two smokes here. That could be a big indication. Astralis only had the one when they were on the T side, so I'm very curious what this is going to be like. Look at Dupree already pushing into reality. The instant headshot, not a good sign for VP.
And again, a player with utility gets picked off for free. No flash, no smoke used, and now VP, they have to change up just like what we saw on Nuke. Device looking for another headshot, and he's trying to stay alive, but he sets it up, the bait. They walk right into Kirby and get blindsided. And it's Neo, the last man alive, desperately fighting, but it's not going to be for long. Glaive has mercy. 10-6. And Astralis trading the pistols in the end. VP started off with the CT pistol, but it was close. Astralis, they rectify that in the second half here and get the strong start.
What do you make of the fact that Astralis don't even go for any kind of like wild high five or shouting? Is it just focus, do you think? Like they were just looking at the monitors. They're ready for the next round already here.
They're dialed in, Anders. It's fate. They believe it. This is going to a third map as far as Astralis are concerned.
Oh, they're 6 rounds away. Can't Virtus.pro out ever. If the semifinals versus North taught us anything at all, is that can never write them off. 4 UMPs, 1 from us, and on Virtus.pro side, same as it ever was. They're going to go for the force. They didn't get the bomb plant down, so it's a bit more common. And Neo, because he got the 1 kill there, he can buy the scalp, and he has.
I like this positioning here from Pasha, though, with that Tech 9. Let's see if he can find a target, and Neo, he's going to spot the man jumping, but he's always even spotted out in turn, and so Astralis now they have a little bit of information to go off of here. Virtus.pro, however, decent map control on their side. As the shot gets missed, playing with fire. Device, you got to be careful over there.
Yeah, is it worth it really to give him the chance? That'd be a big opening frag. Instead, seems like they're playing it very safe. Similarly as to what VP were doing when they were on the CT side and they weren't quite sure what they were up against. Oh, ha! There it is!
Get wrecked! There we go. You give Neo that many chances, he's not going to miss. And Bialy takes down Dupree in the meantime. It's opened up, boys. Neo with a second headshot. And the force buy might be working for VP in the end. Taz overwhelms Kirby on the site, and it's Zipnix rotating up from B. What can he hope to do? He's got a UMP and a dream. But that's about it, and it turns out it's going to be a nightmare unless something big can happen here. 2 kills for Zipnix. He's still in the fight.
Oh, the grenade. He had no armor, Neo. If it caught him, that would be the end. But look at Bialy. He's so smart. He's walked all the way up behind Sip. There's no way that he can know this. He's just got his back turned, and in a couple of seconds, he's going to get shot down. Bialy saving the round, but obviously Neo, the hero. He got the scarf out as well and everything. This is very tough, and it's from this angle that he manages to do it. Unbelievable.
So
absolutely
sick. And the follow-up on Glaive is just as impressive. Beautiful work from Neo. What a round. And Virtus.pro, such a class act, never giving up, never surrendering. They're here to go the distance, Anders. They're up 1-0 right now, Virtus.pro. In maps, if they make the comeback happen here in the second half, they will be hoisting that trophy high, VP. So it's on Astralis now to show us what that, sports psychologist has been doing. Can they maintain that mental game that's going to allow them to come back into this?
Well, I feel like they really have throughout this tournament. They've done a great job of not sort of breaking when it's been rough, but somewhere in the back of their minds, there has to be a question if this is the one round that made the difference. That it very well could have been.
Got the cheer going for VP as well. Definitely a lot of VP fans in the house. But already long control here for Virtus Pro to start things off. Double nade into restroom. That would have been dicey, but Taz decides to get the job done dirty. Spray with the UMP and a man advantage for Virtus Pro.
Snacks working on connector with the Yake, not realizing maybe that Sipnix is right down there, but he's actually going to be up the ladder. I think Snacks might have, no, I didn't see him. He's just going to be walking back up, so maybe could be dangerous for Bialy if he had kept going. 40 seconds on the clock here, and they're making their way with the bomb a little bit back. Neo not quite sure if he wants to go B now. Sip is back in position, waiting. Neo not quite checking it, and he's going to go down for the shot again. Snacks will survive. And that was close. That was the bomb as well. That would have been a disaster. Device is going to get picked. Now, even with 25 seconds, they have a very good shot at doing this. Glaive, the only one who could stop this from happening if he's really smart.
He's got the flash, so there's always a chance. Flash on a 5-7 with that many bullets in the up. There we go, back of the head. Snacks is gone, but Pasha, he'll get the trade kill. Maintain that edge for VP, and Pasha will close it out strong. 3 kills for him in the round. And Virtus Pro 1 round closer to tying it up here in the second half. 8-10. And VP maintaining the rifles as well. Astralis, that's just a frustrating situation. You make that investment, you're hoping to get more out of it, but it's just not panning out.
Look at the clock there. What, 15 seconds when Glaive gets the kill on the guy running in with the bomb. Your heart is definitely going to skip a beat when that happens if you're on the VP side, hoping that it doesn't mean that both the players are there and, you know, you're going to have to fight because you don't really have the time for it at that point. But Virtus Pro, they're making this comeback work right now. 8-10. They've got the USPs on the Astralis side, and that's all. Not even one flashbang? Can we not even get a single one? I guess not.
And Cuban getting him fired up right now. It's all about maintaining focus at this point. They're not out of the fight yet, VP, even if Astralis are in the lead. No way! Now that's the best way to travel right there.
Absolutely. You have to love that, right?
It's always a gamble, too, on those flights, right? Where it's just like, am I going to have dial-up Wi-Fi, or is it actually going to be good Wi-Fi? Because I've heard stories, tales, legends of guys who actually stream games, play games on planes. Every time I get on a plane, Anders, feels like it's dial-up again. I'm expected to hear a dial tone.
The future is here, Sam. One of these days, it's going to be everywhere. Don't worry. They are trying for a 5-man stack over by the restrooms. Again, with no flashbangs. I'm not that impressed by this. I think it's not really going to be working out too well. Virtus Pro should be just fine here. They will realize what's up. Oh, okay. Shot to the face. Here comes the cleanup crew. Sip gets one and Dupree with another one, but still great position here. Snacks coming in and closing out the round as we were expecting. 10-9. Astralis, if they don't win this round, it's just going to get really tough.
It's such a scary round as well because they don't have the money to go for a full buy Astralis. They're just cobbling together whatever they can at this point. Zipnik's trying to decide how he's going to play out the rest of it. He's got 1,800 in the bank. And it is going to be Kevlar helmet. Not a single kit picked up for Astralis. I'm not a huge fan of this, Anders, especially when you have the money to go for a helmet. That's $350. A kit costs you $400. Skip the helmet, get the kit. Because if you continue to get those bomb plants, you're going to need that time. Or you can go all out aggressive. Kirby and Snacks, though, it's all going to fall apart for Astralis.
They were all flashed and lined up. That could have been the perfect moment, but it wasn't. VP, they managed to bring it back, and now Astralis, I mean, they try and come right into the first rifle round here with a huge aggressive play, and when it doesn't work, how can you expect to bring it back? I like the fact that they've got a push going on over at long. Sip and Device are moving up there, but right now they're not going to find anyone.
And already in the back of their minds, at this point, Astralis are thinking, can we save the guns? Can we save the guns? Because this is going to be a tall order here for Dupree. Look at this. He's going to get that peekaboo moment. And yes, he will get the kill on Taz. If he can fall back here, this would be big. 2 kills for Dupree. Unreal. And even makes it back on short. He knows that there's a player on B side, and he has to fight his way out of it, and it's not going to work. It's on Zipnix now. Again, and he's going to catch the bomb. This is unreal. The timing.
That is big. 1 on 3 for Sip, but he's got the bomb in 40 seconds here. Bialy's already tagged up Sip there and ready waiting for him right in front. Can they get the timing down? Pasha's moving up on the other side of him, and Sipnik's going to be turning his back and down to 1 health. Bialy with the patience play coming out. Flashbang is in there now. 25 seconds. Headshot coming in from Sipnik. What could Bialy do? He has to find the bomb and make his way onto a site, and look at the angle here. This is not easy. Bialy way out in the open. He gets shot down. Sipnik with the 1-on-3 clutch. Oh my God. 1 health left.
What a god.
You thought that was definitely over. This is exactly the reason why Counter-Strike is such an intense game.
Super. Come here, Super. Timeout now. Timeout now.
Yeah, timeout now. That's it. Take a deep breath after that one. You just did what we all thought was impossible. And for Bialy, if anybody's going to be kicking themselves, it's going to be Bialy. He knows he had him dead to rights. That was it. It should have been over when Bialy's shooting him in the back, and Bialy going for a bit of a stretch right now. Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. He had it within his hands to close that round down and really put Astralis out of this fight. That's just going to get you fired up if you're Astralis at this point.
Just the stars aligning for Sipnix in that round. The fact that it's Neo carrying the bomb, who just runs up. He's no idea where Sipnix is, and that gives them the round. I mean, if that doesn't happen, then he's 1-on-3 with a bomb plant. Timeout is done, 11-9 favoring the Danish side, and in spite of winning it there, they're on UMPs, and they're up against a lot better weaponry, at least 2 of them are. So some trouble here still for Astralis. It doesn't really get them out of the woods just yet, and they go for the same exact play that nearly lost them the last round. Aggressive up by the fountain, that smoke is going to evaporate soon, and they just got the back turn. Look at this body system in play.
And this is exactly how you're supposed to play CT Overpass. You need to challenge mid, you need to challenge VP, and not just give them the map for free right off the bat in the round. And so Astralis, showing that they haven't given up yet, that mental game, it's still in play. And they're trying to ratchet up that pressure right now on VP. Because you can see all this time now that VP have to take to check these angles. They don't know if somebody got left behind, if there's a trap.
Yeah, and a lot of the time they will also have to use grenades to check every corner that they approach, because they've already heard someone here. So it sort of works, you're right, for the timing. It works for forcing them to use grenades over and over again. 50 seconds on the clock here. 3-man stack down at B. They're really banking a lot on it, but Kirby's going to get the early warning once these grenades come in. He should realize that something is up. I think this is going to be fast for Virtus Pro. 40 seconds here. 4 men over at long. Bialy making sure they're not getting found out. Smoke going to land right in the face of Kirby. He can't see a thing now. When is the rotation going to come out? 30 seconds now.
This is getting it real close. And there's still a second incendiary on Kirby as well. He can buy even more time if he feels like it. A new smoke goes down. Is Kirby actually going to get it out there? Because they're going to go for the rush here. Virtus Pro, Pasha leading the way. Neo, Taz, and Snacks about to follow up. And this could be a blender moment. Kirby! They check it, but he's still able to pick up 1 kill. Glaive not going to get the follow-up.
A lot of damage being output for Snacks. Device playing at the edge of the smoke. Not getting the kill on Taz, looking for it and nearly doing it, and there it is, the UMP working out for him. The bomb is planted, yes, but Virtus Pro, how can they possibly hold on to this? They're a man down, they only have 1 smoke left on Bialy. This will not be easy at all. Astralis setting up for the retake. Flashbang going the wrong way, flashing himself. Snacks tries for the transfer, but now it's all on Bialy here. 1-on-2. Can they make it onto the site? Astralis, they have a kit on Dupree. He needs to get in and defuse that bomb and force Bialy out into the open, and they instantly shut him down. Astralis winning it in a 1-on-2 there. And I have to ask, I have to wonder, if Bialy throws that flashbang out, does Snacks just pick up both those kills? Because they were pushing him.
The timing would have been impeccable. But that's where you're going to start really seeing the mental pressure here on Bialy. He might start cracking because of this. And then not being able to get the clutch in the end. Snacks, you're right. They would have both been blind. Unreal.
That's what I think.
Yeah, they're getting, I mean, this is really just starting to take off for Astralis. And we have a 3rd map as well. And Astralis picks that 3rd map. They banned out Mirage in order to play on Train. And that would be a magnificent 3rd map to end this on if we actually go the distance. Both of those teams so good on Train.
Yeah, it's just a very different feel on Train. Some very close battles that can happen. Personally would love to see Snacks with the Max 7. It's always so entertaining. They are falling back towards the B bomb site here. Virtus Pro with a lot of grenades, but not really that much armor.
No, but they do have these nades basically they're going to make up for it. They're looking for these flashes. I mean, they have full control as well. Outside of Monster, they have control of sewers. Now you can see Snacks trying to clear out these angles. Glaive could be setting something tricky up, however. He's got that flash primed if he wanted to go for the peak, and he might try and get it out, but it's going to be the incendiary instead, trying to buy a little bit more time here. They can just delay Virtus Pro, allow for the rotation to come through. This could be big here for Astralis.
Snacks is low on health, but VP have actually done a good job getting onto the site. Can they get the bomb plant down? They need that given the investment. Neo, he's on it, and he's going to be successful, so that at least gets them the investment back in the round. Neo can't really do anything here in a 1-on-5, and he goes down. Glaive with the triple, but the bomb plant, they got that much out of it, and that will, I think, recoup most of the loss that they otherwise would have had there. So 13-9 for Astralis. They have never been in the grand finals of a major. Now they're very close to winning the second map here and pushing us all the way to the limit.
It's incredible, right? The story. Some of these players, 10 majors, not able to make it.
I honestly can't figure out what is the better story, Astralis winning their first major or Virtus Pro sticking with the same lineup for the whole duration, 3 years on, and then they go and win another major. I mean, both are just incredible. 23rd round here, and we've got AKs all around on Virtus Pro, AWP on Snacks. Let's see if they can do this. I love the fact we really have not seen many ops in this map yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because you got Device as well. Definitely a capable opper. You can count on him to deliver, and he's not actually going for it at all. Instead, they've really focused on the rifles, being very mobile, because when you have this AWP, especially on T side for Virtus Pro, you're going to have to give time for Snacks to work with it. He's going to have the time to hold an angle and wait for Astralis to make the mistake, peek into it, and get that opening kill that will give you the advantage. And so VP right now, it's a bit of slow play, although they are going aggressive in sewers here. Taz with the shots on the short.
Now would be a good time if Glaive had that flashbang. There it is, actually. So you see the play that we were sort of thinking about earlier. Sip going to go down to Bialy. Good frag for him. Dupree, does he want to try one more time? Could be very dangerous, especially if he tries to flash himself in. Prefer the other idea. Virtus Pro, they need this round to stay in this map. Kerbu down and out. That's looking good now for the Polish side. 5 versus 3. Astralis, they've done this once before, but it was a ridiculous clutch that sort of brought them back in that round. This time, Virtus Pro just got to buckle down and win it.
And Device is putting himself in such a difficult position. Holding close to long. Now he has 2 angles to worry about. That smoke going down. Oh, he had the chance! Pasha just barely survives. But this is all misdirection from Virtus Pro. They still have 30 seconds left, and they've just thrown all those nades up onto A, only to wrap around to B. Dupree, it's about to get tough for you. You got 94 HP, and you need to make every point count at this. And he's going to get the big shot onto Bialy.
20 seconds now. Dupree going for the fight, but Neo going to get the refrag. He just ducks under it on the ramp. That's very smart play. Now Device, if anyone could do it, it just might be him here. 1 versus 2. He does not have a kit picked up, and Snacks will shut him down. Virtus Pro, clean win in this round. Very well played, in spite of a bit of a stumble in the B-bomb side. They make it work for a 10-13 scoreline here. And what does it do to Astralis' economy? They have money on 3 out of the 5 players. Is that enough on CT side that you want to risk it? It is, apparently.
That's the answer. Let's go. Time to swing for the fences. 13-10. And no timeout used by Astralis. Would think that perhaps they'd want to try and slow things down again. They've been throwing them out there after the big rounds, but they just want to get back into the fight. Astralis, Device, looking to take that AWP down into connector. Glaive and Kervi again going aggro mid. And this is actually the same sort of setup that Virtus Pro used that we saw Pasha get results.
Kievu going to be able to take down Neo, so should be able to save the gun as well, which is pretty good news. Swapping it out for an AK-47, but remember, that was the last of their bank. Now they only have the round loss bonus here to work with. They've lost 2 in a row, and the scoreline is 11-13. How much closer before the panic starts to set in here? I mean, they have been mentally very strong, Astralis. They've really kept fighting. Virtus Pro are the ones who are going to take a timeout here just to make sure they can plan the rest of this map out.
This is their 3rd timeout, Anders. So they're starting to run out of room here. If they're going to need one later, they're going to have to be very careful about when they decide to get that extra 30 seconds to breathe. And it's, again, the conversation going on between Cuban and Neo, the 2 minds that are making this team work. What's fun about VP, though, is that everybody seems to have an opinion on this team. And for the longest time, you didn't know who was calling the shots. Right now, it's Neo, and for a few months now, it's been Neo. But before that, it was Taz. Snacks even took a turn calling the shots on this team.
Yeah, and I mean, the historical aspect of this is the fact that Neo was the one who called them to the major win in Katowice. That's the thing that you must keep in mind. So you're right, they have all, at one point or another, well, more or less all, been in-game leading. And very different styles, definitely very different styles, different personalities, right? Snacks, when he was doing it, he had that little black tactical book he was always bringing to events that had everything going on. And Taz is obviously just a madman, so he usually calls for a shorter period of time because people tend to get a bit crazy when it happens.
I wish that Megis would actually call one of these rounds just so we can point to that little black book that he has that has evil plans written on the front of it. Yes, there's the shot.
And that was on Kiebu with the AK, so he's just going to run right back into the face of Neo. Instantly taken out. They're trying to recover the AK, and Neo is not going to let him have it as he wants it for himself.
Neo's so crisp. The shots, and Taz now, he wants a piece of the action. He's going to get the spray. No escape for Device. And Virtus Pro on the edge of bringing it 1 round closer to tying it up. 12-13. That's right. Bit of the fist pump, but there's still the Astralis fan behind you, so be careful. And this is going to be the big buy coming in here from Astralis now.
Yeah, let that energy seep into your mind if you're watching at home again. Get your friends involved, get everybody watching. 26th round is coming up. Astralis, it's a buy, and they have quite a few grenades, but no defuse kit. That from us, always a bit of a question mark. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Astralis, they need to end this map before the plow is in full effect, and they're simply going to get knocked out. They need to do it right now. And they've gone very aggressive early on in this half, so how, now they are just back to playing defensively. They got the boost going on, but oh, Taz still goes down. It looked like they were about to miss that entire spray. That's a good way to get started.
Yeah, man advantage now for Astralis. You challenged Virtus Pro again, although VP have moved up a bit quicker this time around. Neo looking to obviously trade that kill, but they've already pushed up the top of long as well with Pasha. So a little bit more map control here. Still, Astralis now, all they have to do is get that lockdown going on the sites. My one concern is that they have a single smoke grenade to buy time with. Other than that, it's flashes and headshots. So Astralis definitely not out of the woods yet.
No, they are not. And all those Molotovs there on VP. They can win the round, but they need to find an entry somewhere. Down at B, obviously the weaker bomb site right now with just Dupree and Sip on it. Up at the A bomb site, now they've used a lot of the Molotovs. They've got nothing for it. If Device had been holding that close left corner here, Snacks would have picked him off as he tried to escape the fire, but a bit of a shame. They're down to 2 of them. 33 seconds. Oh, that's a problem.
It's getting a bit close. Viali looking to open it up, and that gives it away. But he is just going to show, and he is usually the playing on the edges for Virtus Pro, and so Astralis not going to rotate just because they've spotted him.
Good Molotov into the corner. Oh, it doesn't go far enough. 17 seconds, they're running in. Pasha, he has to open the bomb site. He needs to get a kill, otherwise this is going to be very difficult. They're on the site, and Kiebu goes down. The bomb plant, 8 seconds left. It's finally going to be coming through. Neo with 20 health manages to put it down. 4 on 4. The retake is in. Astralis, this could be the big round. Snacks is going to be getting a kill on Device, and Pasha walking through the smoke, trading either right in front of him. He gets one, jumping in. Dupree gets the refrag, but it's still great news for Virtus Pro. They've got the man lead. Snacks going to pick up one more. That's a triple, and now Dupree's alone in a 1-on-3. They're running back. They know they've got this round. They're going to tie it up at 13-13. There's nothing Astralis can do. Still in the game, making the comeback. 4th round in a row here for the Polish powerhouse.
And what a round from Snacks and Pasha between the 2 of them. Cuban, well, there is no saving for Dupree. Bialy was waiting for you. Survives with 6 HP and a big kill. denying the rifle to Astralis, but Cuban already, backslapping with Pasha. That was a big kill from him to stop the retake happening in Bank, and Snacks just going to work close quarters. That was unreal with the AWP. So focused. And between the two of them, it is so important for Pasha and Bialy to be hitting shots like this. Virtus.pro are still in this fight, 13-13 now. And an eco round coming in here for Astralis.
22 kills on Sipnix. He's actually the top fragger. Device is at 13, so he's having a tough game right now. They need Device back in the game. They've got some upgraded pistols on Astralis. There's a very good chance Virtus.pro could take the round lead right now. They're so close to doing it. They just need this one map. Dupree gonna pick up one kill. Long spray coming through, and Taz finally connecting. He's gonna be shot in the face by Sipnix, falling back on the angle. Still a 3-on-3 though. And Virtus.pro with the rifle advantage. Can they actually bring this one home? If they lose this round, I'm not sure it's going to be all too good for them. Bialy goes down after being tagged up first by Kiebu. Now Neo and Snacks are left 2-on-2. The bomb plan is in, and it's a great position they have with Snacks with that Molotov.
And he's got the angle. He'll be the first point of contact exactly as they try and push onto the site. Snacks is there to shoot him in the side, and Snacks will collect both remaining kills. Device, though, you got to take a breath, man. He tried to be the hero by charging through the smoke there, hoping they were looking the wrong way. And, well, if you could have just maintained that man advantage a little bit longer, perhaps on Astralis, Virtus.pro would have made a mistake trying to look for you. Instead, that really just gave VP the opening to get everything locked down on the site. And so now VP are 2 rounds away, Anders, 2 rounds away from hoisting that trophy high.
It is very, very close. We're right on the edge here. And Astralis, they know it. They've gone for the timeout. They've got the AWP on Device. The same lineup for Virtus.pro during ups and downs, and they've certainly had their downs. They held on to it. They knew they had the right people on this team, and they're proving it right now.
I definitely think VP are a bit louder here in the hall. The Astralis fans have got to start, you don't care if you lose your voice. What are you doing for the rest of the day? You're going to work tomorrow. You don't need to talk. Oh, man. All right, this is hype. This is it. The big round that could decide it all. Astralis have got everything riding on this round. They've spent all of their money. Device has got the sniper rifle, and he's changed up his position. Hasn't used this one yet. Looking for that early pick on long.
The energy here at the Fox Theater is explosive right now. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Device back off the angle. Great flashbang. Now he's waiting. He's double scoped in. If they get this frag on him, that might just start a landslide that won't stop until they get to the bomb site. Kiebu's holding close to the restrooms, but actually, Virtus.pro, they hardly catch a glimpse of anyone, and already they're going to fall all the way back to that B bomb site. They've had so much success there. Sip and Dupree are waiting inside.
Could be the change of pace exactly for Virtus.pro right now. They've gone for a lot of rounds where there's been 30 seconds left. This time around, they've rotated very quickly over here towards B, and so they could just change up the timing a little bit. Even 10 seconds would make a difference. And they are gathered, looking to set up the split. 3 towards Sewers, 2 through Monster. Bialy and Neo making sure that the flanks aren't possible. And with 35 seconds, again, just running down this clock, this incendiary from Glaive could do wonders. He decides to throw it out early, though, without a single signal. And now, VP, they actually have valuable seconds gained. They can just wait for this to burn out before they push.
3 men on the bomb site. Rotation not happening yet for this Danish side. Bialy, he goes down, but Dupree getting a double kill. Sip taking down Neo. Sipnix is down, and now they're chasing for it, and Snacks! He picks up the shot, and now it's a 2-on-2. 10 seconds left. They need that bomb plant right now. The flank is not coming in yet. Kiebu's wrapping the long way around, and Device, he's waiting for him here. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Astralis, they're so close to being broken. Virtus.pro, they almost have it. The flank is in. Kiebu gets the kill. It's all on Snacks. He's got the triple. He needs the ace to close. He's ready with the AK. He goes for the spray. Takes down Device, and now turning around. Snacks, he's almost got it. The spray is in. Pulls out the Tech 9, and Kiebu has to wait on the other side. This could very well be it, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke is on. The bomb is ticking right in front, and there's a headshot coming through. Kiebu with a clutch. He saves Astralis. 14-14.
And now let's hear it from the Astralis fans, because we're going to be tied up. Going to be saving the op. An unbelievable performance from Snacks. Quad kill, but no ace clutch in the end. This guy just does so much work. It's unbelievable. Point blank with the Tech 9. Ruthless hunting down of Dupree.
You see
There we go.
Kerby looking like someone who's actually shocked. The power of snacks. 27 kills, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm thinking. He's also putting up a better fight now, but I'm definitely thinking VP still have just a bit of an edge in the crowd.
It's close, but more than anything, absorb this energy if you're watching from home. This is the reason why you're going to a Counter-Strike event this year. Book your tickets, just plan it out. You've got to get here. It's so much fun. 29th round is coming up here. It's 14-14. We're all tied up. Either we're going to go to a map 3 or Virtus Pro are going to pull yet another ridiculous and amazing comeback here in this tournament. They've done it again and again and again. We see Astralis, they have some weaponry, but because it was down to a one-on-one again, the UMPs are being put into play.
Astralis 2 rounds away from second place. It would be their first second place at a major, but definitely not the result they're looking for. And the shot from Device, the timing is off. He's going to have to fall back, but again, putting up a little bit of pressure over here on Virtus Pro towards Long, not letting him get it for free. And I like that he throws out the flash this time. Changing the pattern, keep VP guessing. Taz opening it up here at Restrooms, clearing it out. Methodical work coming in from Virtus Pro, back to the basics. But that bomb being all the way back in T-spawn with Bialy makes me wonder if the late rotation is going to come out again here from VP.
Are they going to flash or are they going to boost? If they boost into this AWP, that could be very bad news. The grenades are raining into the bomb site. The Device getting a bit worried. If he repeats the angle, that could also be dangerous. 40 seconds on the clock, but if you look at the minimap, it's the bomb that's down outside of B, so all of this is just a deep distraction. They're really trying to sell this. They sold it to Dupree. He overcommitted to the tunnel down there. Now they need the rotation. The backup is here. VP can't get back up to A, so look at this. Astralis, they're actually bringing everyone down here. This could backfire on VP right now. They might have been a bit too slow. Sip now by the barrels. Molotov going to push him out. He gets one, nearly a double, before he burns that Molotov from Taz, consuming him. Kerby with a headshot there, taking down Snacks. It's a 3-on-3, 13 seconds. Where's the bomb coming from? It's on the side itself. They're trying to put it down. Bialy, it's their time. He gets it. Now it's a 2-on-3, but the one kill coming in. It's all on Neo. He's going to have to pull this one home, and he can't make it work. Instead, it's Kerby with a triple. Astralis now map point for the Danish side. This game.
Looking trade, but Kerby the showman. And you know who my hero is of this round? It's Zipnix with the anti-flash. Because Bialy getting that opening kill says nothing to Astralis. He could be lurking there, could still be an A hit. There we go. But that flash from Zip, stalling everything, allowing for the rotation from his teammates to come through and save him. Astralis doing everything right, and VP stumbling at the finish line. Now we've got overtime. 1 round away, but Astralis going for the timeout. They need to close it out here. If it goes to overtime, this is going to get insane. They need to take this to train.
Oh, man. Timeout is almost done. 3 seconds left. Virtus Pro have the money, so Astralis are not out of the woods. This can very easily be overtime. They've got the AWP on Snacks. They've got all the grenades and all the weapons they could possibly want. It's not down yet. 25 kills on Sip, 24 kills on Dupree, and Kerby up there as well with a couple of great clutches at 21. But they need Glaive, they need Device. They got to make sure and push on here. Right on the edge, Semler, is where we're at. And already pushing in Device, trying for that early aggressive peak. They're trying to hunt him down and running into a couple of grenades. And he's going to have to chance the back all the way up.
Solid work, but how do you get that flash? You need to get that flash if you're going to go for this kind of peak. He's already got the angle, he's already changed it up, but VP now, the ones looking to take over Long again, round after round. They're getting that map control over here towards that A site. And Bialy again lurking over towards Monster.
Glaive, Device, and Kerby up in A bomb site. And a couple of them, especially Kerby, occupying a position that can be very difficult to hold once the smoke goes down, because your 2 teammates are likely going to be on the other side of the smoke, and you'll be the only one in front. And people tend to check that corner. Now Dupree and Sip have got a very advanced setup. They're not even on the B bomb site. They're defending out from sewers, and that's interesting. 50 seconds on the clock, and VP, they're going to go for it one more time. There's Taz dropping the bomb. Pasha's next in line. 3 more kills, and Astrala's going to take us to a 3rd map. Smoke goes up. He's ready. Sip, he's done this so far. He gets the triple kill. He's finally going to get shut down, but he might have just done it for his team here. Dupree falling back in line. They know the bomb is out there. Only 35 seconds. Virtus.pro, 2 on 4. If they want this grand finals right here, right now, it's going to come down to this. The spray is through. He takes down Dupree, and now Glaive on the other side gets the kill on Neo. Bialy, 1 on 3. I'm not sure about this, Semler.
It's looking grim, Anders, but it is always possible with Bialy. He's got the aim, he's got the AK as well. And Glaive lurking in the smoke, going to take a risk. Jumps out right at the perfect time, but Bialy actually survived it with enough HP. Kennedy goes for the peak, though, and it's incredible. Astralis will be taking us to the 3rd map of this series. We are going the distance, and it's Train. It's Astralis' home turf. VP, they had the golden chance. They had the opportunity to end it in 2. They were so close for so long. But Danish teams, they are showing us so much heart here in this major. They just refuse to give up.
Map 3 in a grand final. It is everything you wanted. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back after a quick